Hello everybody, it's Mr. Kuba here and Mrs. Finn. I hope you're well. It's day 5 and a final vlog of the week. Both of us together because we just want to say, first of all, thank you to everybody. We're going to give you a few updates on what's been happening over this week, a few heads up of what's happening next week, but also give you a few tips of how to enjoy your weekend. So first of all, Miss Finn's going to share some updates on well-being for our students and parents. Over to you, Mrs. Finn.
So first of all, I'd just like to say thank you very much to all of the students this week because you have really produced some amazing work across the week. It has been an absolute pleasure to go on to Seesaw and see all of your amazing writing, and I've seen people doing exercises and doing reading and a whole range of things across the whole of primary. It really has been amazing to see that work. Thank you as well to the parents. You have been extremely patient with us this week. You've done really well to work together with us. We really appreciate the time that you have taken to spend, particularly with the FS and Key Stage 1 children who have needed a lot of support. So thank you for that. This weekend, we would really like, wherever you have got to with the learning, we really want the children to unplug. Please do not do any more activities over the weekend. The school day would have finished at 1 o'clock today, so we really don't want the children doing anything else. They have been spectacular this week, and so have you as parents, in learning all of the new technology, learning how to use Seesaw, learning how to use Zoom, and that in itself is exhausting, never mind all of the work as well. So please switch off this weekend. Even if you've not managed to catch up, just stop. You have to put a stop to it somewhere. Get lots of rest over the weekend for another busy week next week. Next week, we are going to focus a little bit more on well-being, and we're going to make sure that we've got some increased opportunities for children and possibly for parents to join in on some well-being activities. Just to say that over the primary, we have had 95% attendance yesterday alone with all of the activities. So the teachers are just keeping a log of attendance. So any child that has been engaging with activities throughout the day, and that's any activities, we're marking them as being present. So it really is amazing that we've had such a high percentage of children engaging and taking part, and that's all down to you as parents as well. So thank you so much. And Mr. Cooper is just going to talk to you a little bit about some of our teachers this week.
Absolutely. So I hope you've had a really fantastic week. I know our teachers at the beginning of the week were feeling very apprehensive, very nervous. I spoke to one parent the other day about Zoom and the challenges that Zoom face in terms of that Zoom is normally blocked in the UAE. It has been unblocked for this period of learning time. And so teachers have literally had no time or no opportunity to practice on these devices up until a few days before we started. And so they were thrown in at the deep end and they've embraced it really, really well. And they've really been risk takers. And I hope you've seen over the week the confidence building from the teachers, because as I've said before in my videos, it's one thing standing in front of children, in class where you feel at home, it's your space, etc. But it's another thing sitting in your living room or in your bedroom or wherever you are over the internet. You can't see the children, trying to engage them and use the technology at the same time, and knowing that parents potentially watching as well is a nerve-wracking thing. So thank you very much for your support for the teachers, and hopefully you've seen that confidence growing, and indeed teachers started to be more innovative, started to use the technology even more purposefully, and certainly that's going to continue to grow into week 2 as well. So thank you very much for your support as parents, and thank you too much. I can't speak. Thank you very much to our teachers for being risk takers and really embracing the new technology. And the final thing is, I think, linked to our teachers. As you'll know, obviously this weekend, potentially UAE is going into a further lockdown, asking people to stay inside. And for many of our teachers, they will be on their own this weekend. Many of them have left the UK, kind of given up their lives there to come over here on their own, away from their families, away from their parents, etc., to take on an exciting opportunity as a teacher in the UAE, but also in these difficult times, the teachers will find themselves on their own this weekend. So we're certainly going to be supporting them and contacting them and checking in to make sure they're all okay over this weekend. But I think as a school community, I would really like to encourage you as parents and the children to send positive messages of encouragement, and just share a bit of love with our teachers over the weekend via email or however you feel best, just to thank them for the week and just keep them motivated and supported over the weekend when they might be feeling a little bit lonely. So I think that's all that I've got to say. Anything else to add, Miss Finn?
No, just absolutely agree with that. I think it's really important that the teachers who are going to be on their own over the weekend, that they get some virtual love from the parents and the children.
Absolutely. So I think that's all from both me and Mrs. Finn. So I feel like it's a TV show. So have a really good weekend, everybody. Get some rest, relax, enjoy time with families, stay safe, and we'll see you again on Sunday.
Thank you. Take care.
See ya. Bye.